All right, YouTube, Kenny Tony coming at you today with this quick video. Thank you for checking in, seeing what I got going. So today's video is going to be kind of simple. You all know that I have a little powder coating setup that I've used for my different quads and different devices and things like that, making some great things, make some things look really custom. Today what we're going to do is just go over what we've done on the YZ cases, and we're going to prep them for the next step to get the side cases powder coated. And we're also going to look at soda blasting. I've never really discussed that on camera, so we're going to do that. All right, so here is the left-sided case, I think. And over here is the right-sided one. We do have things out and apart. But I did soda blast these. They looked kind of rough. And in all reality, if I can compare them to anything, it looked about as rough as that one there. So, definitely a difference. So we're going to get this one here blasted today, and we're going to go through that. Just talk about how that is. Also, what we're going to do is discuss why we decided to do soda blast and not sand blast. And here's the machine sitting here. Motor out, everything's out, everything else is good, but we're going to discuss that. We do have the front cases, well, the side covers, clutch, stator, and the valve cover all off. They've all been sandblasted, and I'm going to see if I can find a picture of what they looked like before. And now we're going to throw them in the oven for the gas out process and get these powder coated black. Everything is going to be black. I'm thinking I'm going to put white right here, and I don't think I'm going to try to do the white on the 5 valve. I'm just going to powder coat everything that way, and then I'm going to clear it with like a metallic clear to make sure it's nice and shiny and it looks good. Let's go ahead and get those in. So here are our items, all we're going to need to get this blasted. Nothing crazy, nothing has to be taped off or anything. We have the case with that side cover. We also have a 5-gallon bucket of soda, which can be bought for about $50. 50 pounds can be got for $45 from Harbor Freight. We also have the Harbor Freight Central Pneumatic gun. I'm feeling it's easy. I just put my filter in there, and then I just, when the filter is up, I just put it in there like that. It fills up, close the lid, hook it up to the line, and we're good to go. Alright, so basically my main reason for using the soda blaster instead of the sand blast or anything is because I don't want to get any of these little particles inside of my motor. The soda is very environmentally friendly, and you don't have to do anything afterwards but just wash it off. So we're going to go ahead and get these blasted. Wear gloves, goggles, and a mask at your own risk, but here we go. Already looking amazing. So here we are. I think it looks great compared to what it did before. Got a little bit right here I can knock off. But overall, it looks amazing. I mean, it takes it right back to looking real good and clean. So we're going to get this in here and compare it to the other side. Alright, so here we have it in here, sitting down now. Looks great. So, it's wet because I did spray it off with the water hose. Nothing's worried about rusting. There is no bearings or anything there. But when I just sit it on here and compare it as far as looking, look how much better it looks compared to the other side. Once again, look how much better it looks compared to what it did before. So as I was stating, I did this exact same process with these bearings right here. So with this right here, with the bearings in it. So I soda blasted them and everything, got them all ready. I did spray water through it because they already had oil in there, so it's semi-oil resistant. And then when I sprayed water through it and then I put it inside the oven to heat it up for a little bit, and then I just dropped some more oil in there and re-lubed them up. And they look great. Let's go ahead and get the other ones out of the oven and get those powder coated really quick. Case is out of the oven. Nice and hot. We're going to put my fan right here on them to cool them down, blow them down a little bit. Once they get down to a good temp, we're going to get those powder coated. So here's the plan. I'm actually going to powder coat all these black. These are going to get cooked for 5 minutes, then taken out. Then after they cook for 5 minutes, I'm going to put the white in the words, and I'm going to show you how I do that. Then after that, I'm going to put this one back in, let it cook for 5 minutes to let this powder gel out. Then after that, they're going to all get cleared and go back in. Five minutes. So we're down to a good temperature, as you see. I can hold this by hand. It's not hot at all. What we're going to do is go ahead and take these two off, which look absolutely amazing. Going to look great on there. And so is this one. Yeah, they're going to look great. We're going to take these off, set them to the side, and then put the white on. So just so you see, I am using just like a Harbor Freight basic plain white. It's nothing crazy, but the way I do it for this is I just sprinkle it on there. And then we're going to just rub it across and then use the wet finger method and clean it up and put it in the oven. All right. So as you see, it's already going to start coming around looking good. Going to just go ahead and get this done on my own, but then show you what the end is going to look like. So as you see, the microfiber cloths, they work well too with getting the stuff off. So going to get everything around from the outside. All right, so here we are completed. And what we're going to do, try not to breathe hard. What we're going to do is get it in the oven, let it flow out for about 5 minutes, take it out, let it cool, and then we're going to clear coat everything. All flowed out, looking good. Looks amazing. Now we're going to give it about 5 minutes of cool down time, and I say 5 minutes just because I have the fan. And we're going to put all the parts back on there and then clear coat them. All right. So here we are with all the parts that I did powder and clear. So this is the smooth black case with the Yamaha word in it, white, some junior sparkle, so it's super glittery. Don't know if I like it yet or not, but I wanted to have a little bit of bling and some clean look to it. These were all the parts that I got done today. This is the satin black brake. I did the heat shield. I also did the foot pegs, some bolts, make them look clean, that look a little bit rusted. These were rusted. These were looking rough. So went ahead and got all those cleaned up. But overall, it's going to come together and look really nice and clean. Like I said, that junior sparkle will match well with the front forks being the goldish color. It has a little bit of sparkle in there. But alright everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're going to get this all uploaded. We're waiting on the crank, piston, the cylinder, waiting on one intake valve. We got some parts that we're going to put it in here and get it all together. And hopefully we get this thing running in the next like 2 weeks. But alright, we'll figure it out. Love you guys. You all have a good one. Check out the channel and support it. Alright everyone, so this is the first attempt that my son and I tried to use to get the cases cleaned. We went ahead and bought some attachments for the Dremel to see if we can use the little wire wheels to clean it up. It did a great job, however, it didn't get into some of the nooks and crannies like we wanted to. And the sandblaster, well, soda blaster was far more superior than this. But if you don't have a soda blaster, you can definitely use this as a second option. So here is the new exhaust can, or the new design of what it's going to have. So this is the 251 that came on it, and this is actually the shortened 450 pipe. The 450 pipe was about 2 inches longer maybe, so I cut it down and made it actually a little bit shorter. It was about an inch short, so I made it kind of a shorty. I put the 450 tip on it because it looked better than the 250 tip. It does have a little dent and stuff on that side, but that's no big deal. If I can find another one, I might do it. But overall, this is going to fit right on the 250, and there will be no problems. I did sandblast the can. It was black, painted. Sandblasted it, took everything off, and then I just cleared the original color. So that's what we got.